Hello, everyone. Joining us today are the women from Suitable Boy, which will soon be out on Netflix. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking time out to do this.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
I think the first question is a very obvious one, and whoever wants to take it first, please do. Who has finished reading The Suitable Boy? I feel like I have massive respect for people who can finish that novel.
I have.
You,
I have no shame in admitting that I've not read it even once. I have taken excerpts from it and read it because by the time I came on board, it was a bit last minute. I had no time.
I want to understand from you, did it come naturally to you guys delivering your dialogues in English? I understand that, that some of you did go through diction classes and you did take that. But apart from that, now when the series will be available for Indian audiences, do you think there could be a lack of connect?
I mean, I would say the ideal option would be to have it as it would have been. But that would be various languages and many different kinds of English and many different kinds of accents, and that would be authentic. But there are certain choices, I guess, creatively that get made, and because this was originally a BBC program, the choice was to do it in English, and but there is an option on Netflix for people to watch it in the Hindi dub, which we've all done ourselves.
I think it made me realize how fast I speak in English and how garbled it sometimes can get in the way that we speak English in Bombay these days. It's like, "Chalo, main ja raha hoon." It's like half the words are eaten up. So that it kind of made me aware of how I've begun to speak, and it was a little bit of a shock, I have to say, in the first few days. I was like, oh my God.
Tanya, for your character Lata, I feel like she speaks her mind, she does what she wants to. But in some way, Suitable Boy is also the story of like forbidden love, right? Um, did you feel that it is probably women like Lata who've done that in the 50s early on when, we got independence and stood their ground, that we're able to live like a freer life today?
You wouldn't ever say that Lata is a period character because she isn't. There's nothing period about her. You tend to draw all these like assumptions and preconceived notions that back in the 1950s you couldn't see somebody doing this or behaving in a certain manner. But Lata defies those like norms, and she does so with a sense of respect, due respect given to everybody around her.
Shahana, for your character, we see that, she's again, like, I don't know, can I use the word rangeen for her in some way?
Yes.
Yeah. What was the reference point for you when you were trying to essay this role?
I'm also Bengali. I mean, my parents are from Calcutta and they're Bengali. And so I have a sense of that era and that generation of people and how they were and how this very kind of clipped British speaking Calcutta Bengalis. So I had a notion of that world a little bit. But Minakshi is Minakshi. She's a kind of unique being. And I don't think I knew anybody personally like her. But I think the way that Vikram has created that character and what it's based on is so well put into the book and therefore in the script as well, that in terms of the things she does and the dialogues that she says and the kind of humor that she has, I think she's a kind of aspirational creature in some sense. I mean, you would love to be able to be Binakshi, and it's not something that everybody can do and be, but
one thing that the show sort of also talks about is post-partition India, sort of that communal harmony that we were trying to arrive at that point. And do you really think that we've progressed in the years? Because the kind of discourse that we see even today is sort of stuck in the 50s in the sense that we're again talking about, a Hindu nation and stuff like that, which we see from one of the characters in the show. Did you get a sense of that when you read the script? Did you connect on that level?
I think most things, the reason why there are certain books and pieces of literature that become classic, or anything for that matter, art, is because life moves in cycles, and there will be repetition of times, whether it's fashion, whether it's politics, whether it's social norms. Everything moves in a certain pattern. There is certain things that progress in a linear way and some things that are cyclical. So I think, we're more than being stuck. I think there's been a journey and then we've come back there. So in that sense, that also gives me hope that hopefully, you move ahead and be in another era as well and have that progression as well. But yeah, it is kind of almost scarily similar in terms of how we're back at that same point where back then it made sense because of the circumstances in which the partition happened and all of what happened, and today it feels rather out of context in that sense, but yet we're here, and so that's there's definitely a very uncanny resonance to it. And
Thank you so much for this lovely conversation and good luck for Suitable Boy.
thank you.
Thank you.